loving people that we could have adopted. And they shared something very special with us. And in the past year, we've been wearing our shirts before an extra dress down day on Wednesday. And I just wanted to let you all know that in just a short time we did that, we raised over $5,003. And then just think about these shirts. I mean, you can be out at lunch, and it starts a wonderful conversation. To me, it was such a good way to start a conversation about organ donation. And it's touched our tax collector family on a statewide level. Our tax collector in Monroe County just received a kidney from one of our employees. So it's pretty amazing, paying it forward and what you get back out of it, how that can benefit you. But right now, I'd like to introduce and turn the program over to Michael Jean's family, Don and Michael Fudge.
Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody today? Good. Some of you may have heard the story and the journey that we have gone through. For those of you who haven't, it's been 8 years. Our son was in a tragic car accident and it left Michael Jean brain dead. So as a family, we had to make that decision because Michael on his driver's license was not a registered organ donor. His sister was, but he was not, and we had a conversation with him literally 6 months prior to his accident. And the one thing that Michael said to us was, Mom, if anything ever happened to me, please don't let me stay in a situation where one of his friends who had broke his neck was paralyzed from the neck down. And Michael said, I would never want to live like that because that's no quality of life. On November 20th, 2010, that is the date that Michael had his accident. When we got to the hospital and after he had gone through surgery, we found out that he had no brain activity. So when they came in, I asked the hospital nurse, to please be direct and honest with me and let me know what the situation was. And he had told us that Michael had no brain function. So at that point, as a family, we made the decision to allow Michael to be an organ donor. Now, when you go into this journey, you don't know exactly what that means or how it's going to affect your life or anything. But what we did know was that if Michael could make a difference for somebody else, that is what we wanted to do. So that day, when we said yes, Michael was able to save 5 people. He was also able to enhance the lives of over 50 and give sight to 2. So, through this, we started a foundation called the Michael Jean Kids Basketball Foundation, and we found out Lisa. She's amazing. She's been to some of our functions, and some of the things that we do to give back in honor of Michael into the community is we do scholarships, which, like the fundraising that you guys did, that's going to help us moving forward, because in the past we've only been able to give a small amount. But with what you guys were able to do this year, we're going to be able to increase it by $500 a kid this year. So thank you for preparing Jean for Michael Jean. We truly appreciate it. This has been great, and Lisa has told me that you guys are going to do it again this year. So thank you so much. We really appreciate that. So this year, some of the things that we have done, we teamed up with the Space Coast Basket Brigade, and this year we were able to serve 3,400 families with Thanksgiving baskets for families in need. And we provided over 2,000 kids with Christmas this year. We also sponsor 8 PAL leagues. throughout Brevard County, and then we do the scholarships at Bayside High School, where Michael was a basketball player and attended school. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Michael's recipients. So his first recipient, his name, okay, sorry.
You got this.
Yeah. So Gary received a double lung transplant. The lungs were flown to Raleigh, North Carolina. Gary was born with cystic fibrosis. He was one of 4 boys, and he was the only one who was not able to be active like his brothers. His brothers all played sports, and Gary could not. 21 months after his double lung transplant, he ran a mini marathon in honor of Michael. Both of Michael's kidneys were donated. One went to Montana and one stayed in Stanford. The first gentleman, we never had the opportunity to meet him face to face, only over the phone, because his family didn't want him to come. He was supposed to come and see us, but they told him that they thought it would be too hard for him. He was an elderly gentleman, and he had a grandson the same age as our son. So they felt that it was going to be too difficult for him to come and meet the family. But we did keep in contact through the phone and through writing. Richard Currier, he was on dialysis for 17 and a half years. He wasn't able to finish school. He wasn't able to keep a job because he was doing dialysis 5 to 6 days a week. After he got his kidney transplant, he was able to go back to school. He started working full-time, and then now he has 3 beautiful boys. Adriana Perales, she lives in Omaha, Nebraska. Adriana received Michael's pancreas and somebody else's kidney. Now, she was the one who took the longest to recover because of the fact that she had 2 different organs from 2 different people. So her body kind of took a little longer to get back into, a healthy state. So she was the last recipient that we actually had the opportunity to meet. Now I'm going to tell you about the love, the strength, and the beauty of organ donation. So, the morning that Michael was supposed to have his procurement surgery, they called us and they said that they had postponed Michael's surgery because in the middle of the night they received a phone call of somebody else who needed a life-saving organ. Now, this gentleman, his wife was told that evening that he had less than 3% chance of making it through the evening because he didn't recognize his wife or his kids. He was in such bad shape that they really were preparing her for his death. So that morning, they told us that there was another person who was going to be on Michael's transplant list, and we were like, okay, that's wonderful. And so this gentleman, he was a 99.96% DNA match to our son. So I'd like to introduce to you, and I want to bring this very real to you, Mr. Angel Velez. Now, Angel and his family have become a very dear, dear part of our family. I can't make this any more real for you. When you guys are there and you're talking to people and you're talking to them about, are you a registered organ donor? This is what it's about. It's about not just the life that was lost, but it's about the life that you saved. Because every 20 seconds, somebody is added to that list for being put on the donation list. And 21 people die a day waiting for that life-saving organ because there's not enough registered donors. So this is why when you guys are there, how important it is. When you see that they're not registered, you need to tell them. Share my story. Let them know just how important it is because, you never know when that moment is going to happen. We didn't know. Our son was at our shop. He was getting ready to leave. And he was in an accident. It was in a blink of an eye. But we made the decision because it was the right decision to make. But a lot of people, when they're in that situation, they don't think about it. And that's why it's important for them to make that decision before they're put through that test. Because when they're put through the test, sometimes they don't say yes because they're afraid. But if you talk to them beforehand and you get them to register, that's their consent. So you don't have to put the family through that. Now I'm going to let Angel, would you like to say a few words?
I would like to thank you and your family and Michael for saving my life. And I love you.
And to show you how much this is, this is such a bond between us that, we're always going to be in each other's lives. Always. We're there for each other all the time. When our son passed away, his memorial card, our daughter drew the picture up of a basketball hoop with praying hands. And Angel had that tattooed on his arm. Now, our son had one tattoo that meant everything to him. And this is a family tattoo. About 70 of us got this tattoo, including my 71-year-old mother. But Angel, even to take it one step above everybody else, instead of getting the little tattoo, he has it on his entire arm. So I just want to thank you guys for what you do and for making sure that you don't forget to talk to people about registering to be a donor because it is so important. This journey has taught me how to walk with my faith, how to ask God every day for strength to carry on and to give me the ability to be able to talk to people about how important organ donation is and being an advocate. And I can't thank you guys enough for wearing jeans for Michael Jean. That's amazing, and I thank every single one of you for doing that for us, because that's really going to help us with our scholarships. And Mike, did you want to say anything?
Well, I was hoping you were going to say that. As usual, I just let her talk. A couple things. Don't worry about this because I hug his wife the same way. But just one thing I wanted to add, for anybody who knows anybody who's had anything to do with organ donation, with somebody who has passed away in their family, sometimes it really tears the family apart. Some people want them to donate, some people don't want them to donate. It's so much easier if the person is a donor already, because then nobody has to make that decision for anybody who's already made. Yeah, right. So that's all I wanted to say. Anything else? Typical.
I just want to thank Lisa so much for adopting our family into your family, and we just truly appreciate everything that you do. And a lot of you probably recognize that picture over there, and that was so wonderful that was up in the Bayside office, and I know that you guys have a lot of people registering from that, and I know the young boy who's on there now, and he's amazing family. And one thing that you may not know is the little boy who is on the mural this year. Out of everybody who has ever received a transplant, he is the only one ever who is completely off of his transplant meds. Being at age on his transplanted liver, and it completely threw over the other liver. So he no longer has to take any transplant meds, which is amazing. So thank you guys. I'm going to turn it over to Lisa.
Thank you. 2 years ago, when we said yes to the PLC, we didn't know what a journey we were going on, but I'm so glad we got to go along with you all, and we're going to keep on keeping on. So, thank you so much.